Hello there, and welcome back to another video of F1 23. Today it is round number 9 and we are in Spain. After last time an absolute shocking display in Monza, crashing out twice, scoring no points. Hopefully Spain will be a bit better, as it is a track that I like more than usually, as Drew has hit a wall in the pit entry in Spain. It's a tricky one, as we set our first lap at 12.1 P11. It makes us on the end of our run. We definitely can go faster, but we need to push a little bit on our final run. So now coming in, breaking out the grey mark here, and just flat out immediately to turn 2, but we are losing time on the exit, staying as close as we can on the right hand side up to 7th gear and braking again at that line, white line that is usually a 50-meter board, as we go quite wide and we lose 3/10 of a time. Now coming into this sort of hairpin, we again lose another 2/10. It is half a second down, so I doubt it will be anything good, as we again lose time around turn 9, but now turn 10. It stays the same, which is quite good, as JT sets the fastest lap. Now coming into turn 11, we are early on the, not so early on the top, but we managed to gain 3/10 back. As our first one, we had a shock or two there. But now coming in the last 2 corners, new corners for this year. Just not lifting this time, but yeah, it is not enough. P11 it is, after all. As J-Tilps gets pole, Luke P2, I'm Groot P3, Drew, Thomas Kirsch and Cabrian are followed by them. Rapid, Mav, King Snake, Toby, Richwash and Albin of GXY are next to us. So P11, we might be able to jump some drivers at the start, but we need to keep it clean, and the rest will do itself, I guess. But now it is on the race: 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go time, as we get a decent start. Yeah, not a bad start, not using is very cold. So we get cut off by the Alpine on the soft tires. Thankfully we have no wing damage, as there is yellow flags up ahead, but we have to take it careful. As somebody is losing positions, he's staying up to P11, but we need to be careful not to make any contact to get any damage, otherwise that would be pretty much race ruined. As Richwest is having a look on the inside, relieving space, but we managed to keep ahead of him. Now GS is lagging quite a lot, as we hit him, might not hit him. Honestly, I have no idea. But yeah, that is that. Gained 1 position, now need to catch up to the pack ahead of us, as they're going side by side, a few cars ahead of them, as we're trying to take our best line. And you can see we've gained already 4/10 on Toby, so it should be a good one, as I'm Groot. He's now leading from P3, I believe. But yeah, Rapid is having a look on down the inside. Will he go there for it? I think he will. He does, as they make contact one time. Toby is having a moment, and this allowed us to be right behind him. So we can now gain a lot of positions, as Toby goes defensive, but he moves back onto the racing line, which is allowed, I believe. But now we are taking it careful not to hit anybody, as we almost hit Toby as we are saying that. But you can see up to P, I think 5 is up ahead, as few people are going side by side through turn 9, now into turn 10. Rapid is going very wide, going off to the track. Now they're side by side again for the second time this lap, as we're taking it careful. We are now trying some sort of switchback, but yeah, it does not work, as Rapid manages to keep the position, as we are now just lurking behind him, waiting for our opportunity to to try to overtake as Kiosh, no, it's J-Tube saying fastest lap. But lap number 3 onto 4. Toby is now using DRS to get past Rapid. We are using our DRS to try to get past, but we just wait and let them race. As Toby touches Rapid, and Toby spins. Rapid manages to escape, but we do gain a position after all. It is now up to P9 for us. But at the end of lap number 4, we are very close to Rapid. Rapid is going very wide and having a horrible run to the last corner. So we're now using with the assist of ERS and DRS as we get ahead of him before even the braking zone, long before that. So that is up to P8, and now we need to try to catch up to the drivers ahead. As on to lap 6, Drew and Peter Boy are fighting and are side by side in lap 9, but Peter Boy lets him go. But now, can we go for an attack onto turn 11, I believe it is. But no, Drew is going defensive and Peter Boy is going down the inside. He manages to make a move. We tried for a switchback, but it did not go really well. As we're now onto the back of Drew, having a look on the inside, but he has a better exit than us. But now, onto this straight, we get a much better exit than Drew. You can see we are already side by side and we are almost past him. But now, can you get past Peter? Can we do it? Goes defensive, but we go on the inside line. We go down the inside. Oh, we almost touch, but we manage to not touch. And we are ahead of Drew. And behind Peter Boy, it is P7 for us now at lap number 7, as P6 is just before us and we definitely can get him, and the Mercedes of Summers and Math are just not far behind them, ahead of us I mean. But yeah, just a bit of forwarding as yeah. Just now on the end of lap number 7, we're going to try again with DRS and probably ERS a bit. No ERS for now. As you can see, we are gaining quite a lot of time on him. We're gaining, we're next to him, we are ahead of him, and we're going down the inside and we get the move done. So, but Peter Boy is having a look on the outside, which turns the inside, but it does not work that way, and we manage to get ahead. But lap number 10, we have not caught up to the mix ahead. We are just breaking out of the DRS zone of the group ahead of behind us. So yeah, and now into turn 9 we go a bit wide. Oh, we spin, but we managed to save it. No vital damage, no damage gotten, which is good. But it means 10 laps works is gone. We are back of the pack again. And down to P10 it is. Now next lap a VSC is deployed. As we are speeding up now, and I've decided, I believe, to box this lap. Yes, we are, as we're returning to racing speed onto the hard tires, as tire wear is pretty dreadful, and a 2-stopper is probably the norm. But you can see as Rich Trash and Rapid are boxing, Rich Trash has not made a single mistake, so you can see we have lost 3-4 seconds to him, even 5 to Peter Boy. But now you will see something very weird. If you look in, if you zoom in with the 90s quality, video quality, you can see an Alpine hitting the wall, and that caused a safety car, which is perfect for us, really. We boxed again for mediums, and we stayed in P8, and they should be able to go to the end of the race. So it's only 15 laps left, I believe it is, as we're making ready to restart again. As we get another horrible exit. I mean, it's not as bad as usual, but not the greatest, as Rapid and Luke are very close. Rapid is now on the inside. Really go for it. Yes, he does. We leave him space. He leaves us space, but I think we might have made contact, but we stay ahead of him into P8. We do, but you can see Rapid is still very closing. I go defensive, but he cannot make a move. As up ahead are having a ding-dong battle with Kios falling out of it. But yeah, you can see we are gaining on him quite a lot. We're now within 2 tenths. No, remember, no DRS is available yet. Just after 3 laps it will be activated again. As he has a horrible run through turn 10. This allowed Rapid to get past us. So we have lost 1 position. Rapid has gained 2 positions, but we are trying only around the outside on turn 10. But this has allowed Drew to get on the inside or make a switchback. So we have lost again another position. This isn't going all too great at all. Basically, we are losing positions. No idea what it is or why it is. It's like driving with damage, I noticed. But we're using a ERS to try to stay ahead of Luke, closing the gap to Drew. Drew is having a defensive move or something. No idea what it was. But you can see having a horrible line to turn 2. This has allowed for Luke to close up. I can see he stays within my dirty air very close. As he sends it in the inside, we go very wide and the marbles provide no grip. So that isn't helpful at all. So we are down to P10 again. So it's back to lap 1 basically. But later on lap 20, Rapid and Drew having a massive fight. Drew going very wide. I'm having a look on the outside of this right-hander, but it does not work like that. Difficult to make a move. But now onto the last corner, we definitely gonna make a move there, as Drew has a better exit, but we with the help of ERS we get next to him. Can we get past him though? Again using ERS just to make sure we are ahead of him, as we are now up to P9 and getting the move done, and now trying to catch up to P7 and P8. As Drew is having a look on the outside, but he loses time by that and it does not work. Is he going down the inside? No, he is not. He decides to wait a little bit. But lap number 22, Rapid gets past of Luke F. DRS is enabled, as there is yellow flags up ahead. I think, yes, it is 2 people. 2 people have gone. So it is up to P7 for us, as Drew somehow manages to go on the inside. He stays there on the inside. We again go on the outside. Bit less wide, but he manages to keep it there, and more grip is available on the inside and the outside, and he makes the move done. So down to P8 we go again. Lap number 23. On the back straight, I believe it is, we have caught up onto the group. It is a 3-way battle for P5 and P4 not far ahead, as we're now on the inside of Rapid. We're going side by side on a flat out part. I might have given him damage, I don't know, but he has let us go. But now we are using our ERS and DRS, so Rapid does not overtake us and try to catch up to Drew up ahead. But lap number 25, we are on our back straight again. We've managed to make a gap more than 1 second behind us, as Drew is having a horrible line after turn 10. But you can see Rich, Trash and Luke are fighting, with Luke without any ERS. Drew pushes his teammate quite wide, so this allowed us to be side by side, but I yield after seeing what happened to the Rapids. As we almost lose it on the exit of the final corner. But you can see how much time we lost. We lost like 6 tenths. But we are now patiently waiting and staying close to the group ahead. And hopefully, yeah, we can move up as we enter P7, which is quite good. The 2 Ferraris are going at it. Drew on the inside of Luke. This has allowed us to catch up, as Drew is going very wide, pushes his teammate very far off the exit, as we are giving him space on the outside again, just like lap number 1. But this time he manages to get ahead of me. But it is not over yet, as Luke has no ERS, we have almost no ERS, as Drew, I believe, has gone very wide, and the 2 Ferraris are going side by side again for the 2nd time round. Drew yields, but this allows us to catch up, and we're gonna try to set up an attack onto the next straight as we are taking a spin. Oh no, again. We've lost, we are all down to P10. We decide to box for softs as we have nothing to lose, and we might be able to catch up to them. But yeah, as we go out, I can see something very funny happens. A safety car is deployed just at the time we box. So this has allowed a chance for everybody to box on softs except the AI of the McLaren. So it is basically a sprint race of 3 laps, all or nothing. Really it is. So trying to make up as much positions as we can, and hopefully there's a lot of carnage ahead of us. But as we are now looking to start, we are having actually quite good exit though. You know, compared to all the other times, Drew is very close on his mediums, which is quite weird. But we are using our ERS, we're going on the inside of Toby, as we are taking a very weird line to turn 1. This has allowed Drew to go on the inside, and he has gotten past us. But now Kiosk is behind us, which isn't all too great. As you can see, we are very close. The soft tires have just so much more grip. As we are not going down the inside, but to touch him, he almost loses the rear. And this will get us a 5-second penalty, which is the minimal time penalty for this. As Kio sends it down the inside, as our rear wheels collide, and we lose massive time. Which is just lovely, isn't it? But at the next lap, Kiosk manages to get past of Drew, but Drew makes a fantastic switchback going side by side as they touch again. Oh dearie me. So Drew has lost out, we're now up to P9, and there's a big chance Kiosk has some wing damage as he is going, I think, quite slow. You can see we're just gaining so much time compared to him. We've gained 3/10 to 1 corner. You can see on to the next turn 9 and turn 10, I believe it is. Not gaining so much time, but through here he gets very wide. We get a second warning of the race, as now we are braking quite late and making some sort of switchback. Will this be possible, as Kiosk does not have really great exit? We're on the outside, and we can go on the outside. Yes, we do. We make the move possible. We leave him just enough space, and we get ahead of him. Unbelievable move. Up to P8 it is. But lap 33, and it is the end of the race. It is P8 for us. I think some people have some penalties, so I don't know where this is going to put us. You can see 6-second penalty for Rapid. And yes, we do get out of Rapid. But that 5-second time penalty will ruin us. As you can see the results, we are still P7. Almost one, we chilled behind. Toby, I don't know who that is. Peter Boy, P4, Rapid, Luke, and me in P7. I am Groot, Kieran, and Rich Trash and Drew are behind us. Which is quite a surprise for us. As in the standings, we are... It isn't all too great, but considering we've raced 3 races, scored 2 times points, we can definitely, for the last 5 races, get up to P6. I honestly really do believe we can get P6, P7. But it will be difficult, but it is very possible. As constructor-wise, we are still on P7, very close to Red Bull in P6. So yeah, we will see what we can do. Hopefully P6, P7 if we're staying there. It will be also very good for us. But anyway, I thank you for watching this, and I will see you next time with another video of F1 23. Bye bye.